It's funny, though, the stories and shit.
And back then, elementary went to 6th grade.
Yeah, it's a sixth grade, 1st grade to 6th grade. You got Head Start, kindergarten, then elementary, 1st to 6th grade. Junior high was 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade. You graduated. High school was 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. You graduated, if you could graduate.
So around this around this time, so 5th grade going into 6th grade. I'm going to go 6th grade. You said in elementary. So going from 6th grade to 7th grade, you end up at Davis.
Yeah.
Was you already in the music, or was music already?
Yeah, definitely. I went back to second grade, male elementary.
So what type of music was in the, like, you remember coming up to in the household?
It was always chorus. That was on what the motherfucker, report cards. When you read later on to see exactly outside of math and English, you know what the other classes or the titles. Mathematics, I used to be on there, not just math. English. Back then, too, we had the opportunity in the elementary. They was teaching us Spanish in Compton, Unified School District. So, it was offered. Shit, that's go ahead. I got threw off a little bit.
I'm saying, okay. That's good. Music-wise, where did the music, like, what was your first that you could remember, like, hearing music in the household? Was it because you said it started early?
71. As the stories that I was told by moms, rest in peace, or my uncles, people that was older than me, on Van Ness when I was born, 71, and Earth, Wind & Fire, Spirit album, I believe, the gold album with the 3 white pyramids on the front. That album was out. The other Earth, Wind & Fire, The Last Days, Times, or something like that. I forgot the title exactly, but where they all in the city, look like electricity going in different colors and shades. Natalie Cole album was out, or the disco singles and all of that, Donna Summer. So I saw all these album covers, the vinyl covers, the 12-inch covers and stuff. So when I still remember crawling to them, just the pictures on them. It's like the Earth, Wind & Fire, the colorful, The Last Days, looking at the electricity and the blue and the red, all the colors, all the people on that. Then the gold album with the 3 white pyramids on it. I was attracted to that one. Maze, I believe so. I don't know if that was later, but in 71 to 72, I was told I was crawling to the album covers.
Yeah, that's great.
And putting my hand on them and all. I can remember some stuff. That's why I'm speaking on it. But I know definitely I can remember Natalie Cole, just the album covers. Then later on, when I got old enough to realize, that was that person. But it was the music. And hearing the music come out of the old wooden record players and shit, that's where the speakers was at. So I'd be crawling to the sound. So music was always embedded in me from birth in the house before I even got to my grandmama church. So the choir and the church choir, my aunties and older cousins singing. Before I can get to that stage, just music. Hearing the piano, cracking tambourines in the church, bongos, congos, whatever was popping back in early 70s. All the Soul Brother #1s and all that in church. So shit.
Yeah, you and D had spoke on the Compton Boys Choir. What year was that around?
Well, for me, because he was separate, but Compton Boys Choir was Compton Unified School District. It was up to teachers and teachers' aid and all that back then. They was picking the talent, basically. And they could hear the kids singing in the bathroom. I remember a couple of spots, some of the Mexican homegirls back in elementary would be singing. You gotta remember Tina Marie was out. Tina Marie was already out. So you got to think about 81, 82. That shit was fresh for us. Everybody, all the girls, especially the Mexican girls with curly hair, everybody thought they were Tina Marie. All the niggas was trying to be Lionel Richie, singing-wise. Shit. You know, Rick James was cracking. Shit. Prince was just coming out, Mike, but, you know, it was music everywhere. The Compton Boys Choir was just one. Most of the teachers from hearing me go around doing that, just hitting the, which I found out later in junior high through chorus. It was always chorus or voice. It wasn't even voice or singing classes. They made up, it was chorus or choir, but I never was in the choir. Just in the classrooms or the teachers that were the choir attendants or whatnot who was running the choirs, they used to always just pick me from being in their classroom. Like, well, I'm running the choir, you gonna be in the choir. You know, gangster boogie teachers and shit. Boy, you know how to sing shit. Shut up, get over here. do that what you was doing in the classroom. That's how I never was taught. A little, kind of, but they used to tell me, do that. Can I jump up a little bit? This is what climbed me in high school, piano teacher. She called me out, chorus and all that too. Anybody know about tremolo or something? I don't want to skip her too fast, just hit me.
All right, let's go back. We'll get back to that. So you hit Davis. What year is this you hit Davis?
Davis 1983.
What was the community like around that time?
Full-blown banging. Not full-blown, but full-blown for that time. Everybody was banging. Everybody was from the set already. Everybody had Jerry curls and white T-shirts, khaki suits, Converse, Crocus Sacks, Wallabies. Everybody was dressed in junior high. Gucci sweatshirts, white with the gold Gucci shit. All the Compton swap meet stuff back in '83. 7th grade, first day of school, creased up Levi's, khakis creased up, white T-shirts creased up, short sleeves, tight neck, similar to the day style. You know, everybody was clean, unless you was just dusty or dirty.
Now, by this time, you spoke on the banging being cracking. What was you? You affiliated already, or how did that from the east side to the west side? What was, like, your affiliation? Was it full blown banging, or was you just?
No, I wasn't full blown banging, but I was affiliated because my upbringings before I moved to or before junior high. And coming to the west side, I was already, Ludus Park was our base or destination as kids. And that's before I really vested into try to understand the gang situation and all what was surrounding me, or other older brothers, and like, what they doing, you know? Are you hearing older people, they bad, you stay away from them and stuff. I'm like, shit, they were playing basketball. These niggas bought somebody some ice cream. I don't see how bad that is. The girls like them. Shit, so, just affiliated. I wasn't really full-blown or nothing like that, but through born and raised around Ludus Park, via through Elm Street, I already, first, second grade, I was already, it was Elm's Lane. That's pretty much what I knew. Elms Lane, Ludus Park, and Santana's for sure, because it was always fights. They was promoting way back then. They was making sure you knew they was Santana Block Crips. So, but yeah, I was affiliated, based around Ludus Park, through Elm Street, because I stayed off of Van Ness and Elm, between Rosecrans and Elm. That's why I was born and raised at. So moved to the west side in the junior high, 7th grade. Everybody was almost pretty much Oh, this would be another base for it. I didn't have no older brothers. I was the oldest out of the three of my mom's kids, so I didn't have. I had uncles and older cousins, but it was just me, my younger sister, my brother. My brother was too young back then, so but I was the new kid on the block that was funny and cool because I wasn't scared to go home. I made a dent when I first got there in 5th grade by go home for lunch, where everybody was scared. So the affiliation with coming from the east side of there, I was already knowing that I came from the lane and Ludus Park. That's what I knew. Or, I knew of Cross Atlantic, Caphead. That came a little later as far as Caphead, but I knew about the mob. It was known, but not like that known to my knowledge of my youth at that time. But I knew most of the older guys because I saw them all the time in Ludus Park. Right there in the curve, right before the gym, where everybody used to meet up and fight, or certain individuals, 70s.
So back then, it wasn't too much gunplay like that.
It wasn't hardly no gunplay. I mean, I have a good memory, thank God for that. I can remember only one time the gunplay didn't really come to like after junior high school. I mean, I would say in between 85 and 87 is when the gunplay really kicked in. For my purpose, but I was belling down the crayons in Wilmington, walking everywhere. And this is where homies started turning on homies. Due to Sherm, crack was in the mix. And niggas started just losing their mind. I ain't never did drugs, nothing against some of the homies who tried Sherm. Ecstasy wasn't even in the picture yet. So it was just niggas was crumbling shit in their weed. I don't know because I ain't never did it. I was just drinking back then. I was smoking a little weed, sneaking, hitting the joint. My auntie's joint, stealing their joints. But drinking like a motherfucker, 40s. Hitting the weed a little bit, but the gunplay. It was guns in play, but they wasn't being played on each other with.
Okay.
So,
let's go back to Davis and go through Davis. You moved from the east side to the west side, elementary, you end up at Washington, then you end up at Davis. First year at Davis, did you already have a relationship with like High, C, and Quik and everybody? Or are you just coming in fresh from the east side?
Well, junior high, I had a reputation from elementary that carried over to junior high before I even got there. Through a lot of girls or people witnessing me being new in the 5th grade over there, and throughout the 6th grade. Standing up for myself at being a little guy. I guess that's what did it for a lot of people. I didn't know till 7th grade and got there, and people was already calling my name. When you walk into the class first day, people like, KK! Shit, I was like, find me a seat. So I kind of, but I had a little, Quik, far as Quik. Yeah, because I met him like in the 6th grade after graduation, summertime, stuff. Everybody out of school, you getting ready to go to junior high. So Spruce Street, we all stayed on Spruce, but I used to walk down there, but we never really kicked it like that. Dickinson Elementary was on going toward eastbound on Spruce. So I used to be belling down Spruce, going back to the east side before I got a car, but Dickinson had basketball courts, couldn't get in Davis sometimes, so there used to be a couple of fools out there playing basketball. 6th grade, summertime. Some of the homies, Joe Boy, he was from the Fruits, Pot and Trees, Eugene Porter, I can name a few Treetops Fruits. But summer 6th grade of 83, that's when I met a lot of cats from playing basketball, walking down, up and down Spruce and Rosecrans, stopping by Dickinson to play basketball because I wasn't scared to go over to a crowd of dudes who just shooting some hoop. So that's what I felt. Well, they shooting basketball. I'm gonna go see if I can play. Shit, I like basketball. So that's how I kind of connected with some of the dudes. You know how you be on the side and they don't even really know you, but it was like, well, shit, after the first game, or you gonna play some hunch or some shit. They see how a nigga play. If they play 3-on-3, shit, I want him. And, you know, got known like that through basketball. Karate man. I was always jump kicking and shit, jumping all over the place, especially through basketball. This nigga got some hops. I can jump, I can kick too. So, you know, karate man, a little different. On the basketball court at Dickinson, that was first time seeing Quik. Because he stayed on that end, you know, Mike P, like I say, mostly Treetops. That first day that I can remember meeting them. Or a lot of the homies before we got closer on my travels to the east side. Summer, 6th grade, 83.